Do they want me for my money? Is this person a gold digger? That is what someone in a relationship, Scorpios, in your situation is kind of thinking, kind of mulling over, because we get this 7 of Cups, the 2 of Swords, 9 of Swords. They're actually stressed out because they don't trust the other person. And one person is financially very well off. King of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles. They have everything they need to be totally financially independent. On the bottom, I have Temperance, and underneath that, the 5 of Cups, which really tells me maybe there's been a lot of past, disappointments. Past disappointments because that have to do with money and finding out that maybe people weren't as interested as you thought they were, or as they put on, and it was actually more the financial aspect that drew them to you. It was more the money than the love. And now maybe that's something you're always considering because of the past experiences. Full oracle card. This could be, of course, be vice versa. This could be, you could be the poor person and you could be with somebody who's financially stable, who is considering these things because they have this like background. Scorpio. Okay, so we have Taurus and the number 5 coming out for oracle cards. Some of this person is kind of simple. They're just a simple person. They like basic things, or they just like the simple things, you know? And other people maybe take advantage of that. They take advantage of this simplicity. Maybe this person is very generous because they have a lot to share. And it seems like their relationships don't last because we have the 7 reversed. The 7 reversed is things kind of petering out. And I think it's just because people take advantage of this person. This person who's well off, could be you or could be someone else, vice versa. This could be their background. Let me move these cards so you can see the last few cards. They get taken advantage of. They get used. And that's what's shown here in these 3 cards. We have Scorpio, which is, you guys, the sting. It's the energy of Scorpio. It is to inflict pain. Not to say that you guys do it all the time, but that's the energy of Scorpio, specifically in this deck. And the way that it's done is Neptune with the mask. The mask is superficiality, and Neptune is like, oh, I just wanted to coast, right? So it's like the sting of somebody who used you. You've been used. This person's been used for their money, maybe many times. So they're considering, maybe they're always considering whether the next person's a gold digger. Let's pull some advice. Whoa. Okay, so we got a big warning here in the advice. So we have the Lovers reverse, the Star reverse. It's like, don't get into any relationships right now. Now's not the time for relationships. It's, for whatever reason, it's bad timing. And I think the reason is because you guys need a period of, like, just doing your own thing. The Chariot, like, going off on your own, right? In your own direction, like the Chariot. On the bottom, we also have the Knight of Wands, which is like, you need time to do your own stuff and then reflect on that, learn. You need to go through like a self, like, what do you call that? Like a coming of age. Like, you just need a period to do you. And maybe I think a relationship would not only get in the way of you truly, like, of self-discovery. A relationship would get in the way of self-discovery. And because of that, it's not in the cards. And if you force it, the Star reversed, it's like fate will not allow it. Every time, if you try to force it before you do the things you're supposed to do alone, fate's gonna smack you down and give you a shitty Lovers reverse situation so that you go back to start. And by the way, the second card down from the bottom was the Hangman, which is where I was getting the learning aspect, because there needs to be learning, there needs to be lessons learned, or we're never gonna get past the Lovers reversed. That's just how this is. Full oracle cards for it. Okay, wow, so we got 7 cards that came out and they all reversed. So let's look at the bottom row first. We've got the Knot reversed, the Sword reversed, Mouth reversed, and Cancer reversed. It's pretty clearly saying don't get into any commitments, right? Don't tie the knot reversed. Don't say I do. And then the Sword is kind of a declaration too. And don't seek out a family. It's just not the right time for any of those things right now. Sorry, that's just a bummer. It's like, for whatever reason, the stars are unaligned for you guys. And then up here, we've got the Moon, Scorpio reversed, and the Cup reversed. I think the reason is because you guys are still holding on to all sorts of baggage. And until you shed that baggage, until you work through that baggage, until you do shadow work, and until you learn from past lessons, it's just not in the cards. You're carrying all, look at this, Scorpio reversed, Cup reversed. That's like a lack of gratitude. That's negativity. That is like a bad way to look at something. And that's habitual. You just have a bad way of looking at relationships. You're carrying this with you, and until you change it, you really shouldn't get into any new relationship. All right, Scorpios. Sorry for the bummer advice, but that is your reading. Thank you guys so much for being here. If this resonated, leave me a comment, or if you want to come back and see more of these videos, go ahead and follow the channel. See you next time.